Hey guys, how you doing? Apologise for the sun coming from the right hand side. It's 8:24 here in the UK. I've just dropped my girlfriend off at work at the station. Sorry, I've just drove into the gym car park to go and have my workout. I thought I'd do this week's weigh-in vlog from or weigh-in response vlog from the gym car park. I normally wait till I get home and then record it and upload it, but I'll record it now and I can upload it as soon as I get in. So I apologise for the sun. It's a beautiful day here in the UK. Let's see if I can just pan it round so you can see the sky. Plane flying through the sky there. But it's lovely. Really, it's not hot. It's like 5 degrees. Over here, so it's quite cold still. I had to sort of demist the window before we left, but it's a really lovely day. I reckon come this afternoon it might be quite nice. We're just getting to obviously the start of spring now. Coming to the start of spring, the clocks change on Saturday, British summer time. So we have to put the clocks forward 1 hour. Or back, I can never remember. Be back, wouldn't it? Or forward? I don't know. But anyway, the clocks will change. So we'll get the very early mornings, yeah, I think we gain an hour in bed as well. I swear we do. But it doesn't matter anyway. I'm half asleep still. I apologise. Yeah, but it's quite nice about wherever I move the camera in the car, I still get the sunlight shining through, so I can't avoid it at the moment. So I apologise. I've got my arm up trying to block it out of the way, but anyway, I digress. As you saw from the weight loss vlog, that's a £5 loss this week. £5, which I'm really chuffed about. I'm really delighted about, because it's very freaky as well. Because what I do, I might not have showed you before. I'll try and show you another video. Obviously not today because I'm not home. But I have a spreadsheet where I basically sort of it's evolved into different things. But it's like literally just like 1 week of 1 week at a time, and broken down into my measurements at the top, and also my weight in kilograms, pounds, etc. There's also a calculator that I was using. I can't remember. I got it for. I think there was a guy on YouTube who was using it, and it was basically you put your height in inches and your neck, and also your waist measurement in inches into this calculator, and it works out basically your body fat, lean muscle mass, and body fat weight. So something I've used. I'm not sticking to it under gospel, because obviously, like the scales, it's ifs and buts really. So it's not like I said in the last week, I'm not worrying too much about the scale. So even though it's a £5 loss this week, I'm very excited by that. But looking at the measurements, I think there's only about a ½ inch of loss in my belly. So I say only, that's still very good. I have to confirm that when I get home, because also I've got the measurements in front of me. I can't remember what it was off the top of my head, but so I mean, yeah, £5 loss, it could be all water or whatnot. So I'm quite pleased, but because it's going down every week. It's only 1 week where I've put on weight and gained a pound, but then that was, like I said, there's a video at that time I was due to do that, because I thought I would, because it's a social engagements I had that week. I kind of prepared myself for it, but as long as you get back on the horse the following week, it doesn't really make a difference, and that's what I've done. Last week, I'm quite fortunate in a way that I said my diet. I must admit, my diet isn't bad. It's not bad at all. But I don't count calories, I don't watch anything. So I know people probably sitting there going, oh my god, oh, you're so lucky. But I'm sure at some point I will have to. But I just keep it, no rocket science, just a nice breakfast, nice lunch, nice dinner. And some fruit and yoghurt in between as mid-snacks, or a bowl of porridge as a mid-snack. And then always after dinner, the last meal I have is always like a fat-free yoghurt and some fruit. And then I go to bed sort of 10 o'clock. That's my dessert, if you like. So, I let myself have the occasional treat. Like I said, yesterday was Mothering Sunday, so we had a nice roast dinner yesterday, turkey and beef, and there's some Yorkshire puddings, which are quite fattening, but obviously just a couple of those, but lots of veg and potatoes and stuff like that. And I'd done a 9.5 mile run yesterday, so, and I didn't have any lunch. I literally ate my porridge and some fruit, because we got out quite late, introducing to my girlfriend's noisy neighbours. But and then went to the gym, did my run, come back, and because it was sort of like 4:30ish in the afternoon by the time I finished, dinner was almost ready, because it was like a Sunday lunch. So I had that So I just piled my plate really high full of veg, and it lasted about 5 minutes. It had gone completely. I was so hungry. And then I even afforded myself yesterday to have a little slice. So I got a niece and nephew, he's 7 years old and he's 3 years old next month. So we always get dessert in for them as well, and I feel like it's just a treat. And they had like a strawberry cheesecake. I had a slice of that, just one with a little bit of cream. I didn't have nothing, And that's it. That was actually my last meal yesterday. I got back to my girlfriend, and I wasn't starving hungry. I thought I could eat something, and I ended up having. What did I eat last night? I had some. I think I had a yogurt yesterday. Yeah, I had a yogurt. So it wasn't, and I went to bed. So that was pretty much it, I didn't go to bed hungry. I could have eaten something, but if I stayed up later on, I probably might have sitting there eating, not crap necessarily, but I would have eaten something maybe I didn't necessarily need. Jim's car park's starting to fill up a little bit now, nicely. Everyone's got their sunglasses on there. As anything, it should protect your eyes, of course, but it does make me laugh the fact that it's only 5 degrees. It's still quite cold out and people walk along in sunglasses, but obviously in the UK, if you get on the train and stuff, you encounter people of all creeds and kinds, and you see people with sunglasses even when it's raining over here sometimes. So I don't know. I think it's a trendy thing. I don't know, but anyway, So the £5 loss I'll take, but the most freaky thing I was going to say is I do a spreadsheet with all my measurements on it as a basic, and then that's evolved into. Sort of break at the bottom of it. I will show you at some point. It's a breakdown of week by week, going across the top, and then down the bottom I've put like 2 smaller charts. One just exclusively what my weight is and my and then I did a one next to it, another exclusive chart showing what my measurements are, because they're all in the big chart at the top, but they're all sort of lost in loads of information. So just to sort of segregate that, I've put them down the bottom just so I can see, break down each week. And what I do, I highlight each column green or red depending on if it's a good result or a bad result. And obviously, thankfully, I'm seeing more greens than I am reds. Due to this calculator, for some reason, it sometimes calculates that I've lost lean mass even though I've lost weight, might be a valid thing. I don't know, but I don't cheat it. I do put down that it's a red. I do highlight it as red. It's a bad thing. So. Because I don't want to be losing lean mass. Isn't not good. That's not going to help me burn fat. So I keep it. I don't cheat. So I was really delighted with that. And the best thing is the most freaky thing is that what I start doing, not to get ahead of myself, but I start filling in the weight sort of thing ahead of schedule to give myself something to shoot at. If that makes sense. So. Sometimes it's quite unrealistic, but obviously they say you don't shoot high. You're not gonna get anywhere really. So I always shoot myself higher, realistic, and keep them measurable and realistic. But sometimes, for example, I might have said next week I'm going to lose 4 pounds, and I've lost a pound. And I'll just adjust it, and put a pound down, and then the following week I say, right, well, next week I'll lose 2 pounds, probably I won't lose the 4, because obviously my body's not reacting very well. Sometimes I beat what I predict, and sometimes I don't. But it just it makes it sounds really sad actually, but it makes the weight loss a bit more exciting in that respect as well. And it just and also what I found is I look forward to Monday's weighing day. Purely because to see if I can get if I was correct, or it sounds really sad actually, but I think that's a good tip as well actually. Predict your weights, what you think, but the key thing is don't get disheartened if you don't hit that weight or that measurement, because get back on the horse and be determined to get it the following week. What they say, make a game of it. So make a game you can win. So give yourself a £2 target and lose a £2. I think it does. I know. I've said in previous. I'm a big believer in self-help, and I love self-help books. I'm pretty sad down and goals and motivating. I get quite stimulated from. That sounds wrong, but I get quite. I enjoy reading them. Not to the point, but it stimulates me that much. But I enjoy it, and I know they say in there that you focus on a particular goal. It sounds really strange. A lot of the time you'll come close or you'll reach it, because your body, if you keep reading your goals every day, you do a list of goals and you keep reading them, your body sort of understands that that's not a goal, that's some part of everyday life, and that's something that is natural for you. So your body starts doing all the things to make that come true. If that makes sense. It might sound a bit cheesy and cliche, but I hope that makes sense. You kind of like, your body just sort of doesn't think of it as a goal. It thinks it as, well, we should be that, because you're reading every day and you start to believe it. So they say that, like, what's the example? There's a guy called Tony Robbins who's quite popular self-help, and he sort of says that there's something in your brain that focuses on what you want, and then if you read it every day and you focus on something that you want every day, then your body will find out things, so your mind will seek out things that enable you to do that. So if there's a particular goal you want to reach, your body will start your mind will start looking at different weight machines and all things like that, just so you can reach that goal. I'll give you an example, and it's a very true example because I've had it a few times. Whenever you got a new car, if you bought a new car before, whenever you look at driving on the road, how many times do you see that your car? Yeah, originally you never saw it, you never noticed it, but as soon as you got it, you started noticing it all on the road everywhere, and that's because your mind was so focused on getting a car now, it's been brought to your attention because you've got one, sort of thing. So your mind works in that way. It's really, really strange. I hope that makes sense. There's a lot of waffle, but I hope you can get my meaning from that. That's basically how the mind works. And I've done the same thing, and that since I got my car, I spot my car everywhere, and even the same colour. And when I was looking to get into the ambulance thing, because that was such a big goal of mine, I remember saying to my girlfriend at the time, and it sounds stupid because there's always ambulances around, but I see them a lot more now than on the street than I used to, and it's because my mind was focused on it, because it's part of my everyday life now, or was. And my belief to get into the ambulance service was so strong that my body saw it all the way through. Very, very weird. But anyway, digress. But what I'm trying to say is that I put prediction of this week of me being 16 stone 13. Believe it or not, it's kept that same weight because I've been losing £1 each week. And I've got down to 17 stone 4 now, 17 stone 4, which was £242, and I kept it. I must admit, I thought maybe I might get down to 17 stone, I might get down to 240, and then I can keep the 16 stone 13 moving on to the following week, if that makes sense. But I don't know if this whole thing's occurred that I've been speaking about, because I was pretty surprised I got on the scales and I saw myself at 16 stone 13. So, which is £237. So I broke the 240 barrier now. But try it. Try writing down keep writing down do a chart, put your weights down, and predict your weights. Start predicting your weights, and have a look, and every day check them and have a look at the weight. I don't know, maybe it might work for you. Your body might think we should be that weight. I'm not saying it's magic, because obviously it takes a lot of hard work to get there. You can't just stand there staring at an ideal weight and hoping you magically go to it, but it might be like a gobbledygook, I don't know. I'm gonna keep doing it and predicting my weights. And and I'll be honest with you, this is the first time really it's happened. I've beat my scores before, but the first time I've actually predicted a big loss, £5 loss, and it's come to fruition. It's very strange. But I'm delighted with it. I'm really, really chuffed with it, obviously. And the key thing is, that takes me £1 away now from my 2 stone goal, which is £28. So I'm £1 away from that now. Which I'm happy with. I didn't think I'd get to that quickly. Like I said in previous videos, I'd like to get down to the £28 mark before the marathons, and the marathons ain't due for another 4 weeks, so I'm well ahead of schedule in that respect. So hopefully I might be able to revise my goals and change it to something different. But yeah, so it's all good. Also, my girlfriend, I said last week she lost a stone. Today she lost another £2. She's stone and £2 down now. So yeah, she's moving to the next level. We've got a bet going on. I thought she was due to have a dress fitting for a wedding that we can't attend now, but in middle of May. My prediction to her was that she was going to lose £28 at the beginning of January by that date, and she's only what is she now? £8. She's £11 away from that goal now. £12 away from that goal. So yeah. I've got a PS3 game ride on it, so hopefully it'll come to fruition and it'll be easy money. But anyway, I'm going to go because it's nearly 15 minutes. I'm not going to use my time up. But just to say I'm really delighted with it, and I'll do another video at some point this week, an update on job stuff and where we're going with that as well. Anyway, guys, take care. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.